Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm excited. I will admit, well, I'm excitable anyway, I admit that, but I'm particularly excited tonight because, as I think you all know if you follow the channel, we got asked, or there was an ask put out, is what is correct. There was an ask put out to do some playtesting of a brand new pint-sized campaign that is being whipped up for the next Lard Annual, one of the great, in my mind, one of the great wargaming magazines left, even if it is a virtual magazine. And there was an ask put, hey, would you like to test this scenario, a scenario for this pint-sized campaign I'm doing? And I said, sure. We have a great group of gentlemen that get together and play Chain of Command, a lot of other games, and we would like to give it a shot. And when I got the map from Joe Wargamer, he's Joe_Wargamer at Twitter, I went, holy cow. Now, he has said now on Twitter and some subsequent conversations, he's only been a Wargamer for 2 years. And boy, oh boy, does he make the pretty maps. He is involved in a company, check him out on Twitter, that does maps for RPGs, the underlayments and things like that. Red, you got it, number one. And he does these things, and a tweet is out, by the way. And so he does these, and I saw this and went, oh my god, this is lovely. And so it really challenged me to build new and to try to come up with something. And so this is what I did. We blended it, and my wonderful wife helped me craft this thing and use his map as the underlayment, and then to use the terrain, the buildings that we've got to advance. Actually was the one some time ago that suggested to me, change their size, make them longer, make them shorter, use the tools you've got and try to make something that looks like this. And this is what we came up with. And I like it. I like it a lot. It frankly shames some of my other maps that I've done. And it's one of those life crisis things. It's like, well, how am I going to match this? And of course, I've decided, I asked very nicely if the two usual victims, friends, Vance and CT, would come in, and they said, well, sure, we'll give it a shot. So I welcomed them both to the table. How are you, gents?
Doing well.
Great.
Awesome. And so they're going to take on the roles and they're going to do their usual thing, which is to say that Vance is going to play the Germans, who are over here. And we've got CT as the Americans over here. Now, this is a little different than what we've seen. We've seen Vance and CT go at each other literally for months on the Eastern Front, but this is totally different. This is now a place I had to find. Vance actually prompted me to go looking for it. Nordborchen, Germany, which is really right in the heart of what became West Germany. So this is very late in the war. The German fortunes are no longer what they were. And the Americans are very much on the attack. So that's a good deal different. This is the attack and defend scenario. And CT will be doing the attacking. And it's his obligation to try to drive Vance's force morale down to break him while keeping his own force morale at 3 or better. What does CT have to do that with? Well, he's got his lieutenant, Rodney Richboy Richfield, right there. And he's also got his sergeant, Ben Big Ol' Hoss, his senior leader. He's also got this headquarters squad, forgive me, led by his junior leader, Denny Dumke. There they are. He's also got a 60 millimeter mortar squad over here. A squad actually of 2 teams under Jesse Ventura, a junior leader. So 2 tripod mounted machine guns. And then he's got over here another squad of riflemen under, where'd he go? Sergeant Valdemar Velker.
Hey, that's me.
That is you. Hey there. And we also, let's see, where's my sergeant? Sergeant Dalliance Nor. His soldiers call him Dally, so Dally Nor. And they're all over here. Plus what he was allowed to buy in points. We'll show the folks at home what he bought. So he's got a lot of guys to do his stuff with, no doubt about it. Over on this side of the table, we've got the Wehrmacht, who is, they're getting down to their last men, no disputing it. We've got Obergefreiter Fritz Nagel. And he's got these two squads that are heavy with machine guns, MG42s. as well as some riflemen. You'll notice also, and I know Vance knows, but I'll point it out, each one of his teams making up these squads have a Panzerschreck or Panzerfaust on their shoulder. One each. Same thing here for Obergefreiter Gunther Grass. Same here for Ludwig Lover Schneider. Same story. And of course, the man himself, Unterfeldwebel Erich Gruber, and the Panzerschreck team that goes with all of their HQs. And over here are Vance's surprises. So there they are. For those interested, qualitatively and also by size, Vance actually was at a disadvantage. So CT got more support points, but Vance got a bonus to his support points because he was a little undermanned, undergunned, so he got to get a few more of those support points going in. We will now go over here to the scenario. As we say, this is at Nordborchen. We can see that the village is surrounded by low hedges. These are not bocage, so it's light cover and minor obstacles. Turreted vehicles can see over them. I know, Vance, we've talked about that in the past, so you have a clear answer if there are guns out there. Garden walls are also low, providing hard cover and serving as a medium obstacle. Fields and gardens are open. The houses that have been damaged or ruined are hard cover and heavy going. We also have the large building in the southeast, which is a two-story... It's actually a girls' school. That's this thing right here. Surrounded by a moat. That moat is impassable. I looked. That moat is still there. It's kind of funny. We did all that according to the rules, so we're all set. Yes. So with all that in mind... Sure I'm doing everything right. I think I am. We will now, we've already talked about what attack and defend involves, but we do have to go over the deployment points. Vance is the defender. You're going to get 4 patrol markers, which you're allowed to place within 36 inches of your own table edge and within 24 inches of each other. The attacker is going to enter on a broad front anywhere on its table edge indicated by the red arrow. So it's the whole thing, also with 4. CT is going to get to roll 1d6, and he gets that many free moves. At the end, you're both going to place 3 jops. So 4 markers, 3 jops. What you pinging me to? Okay.
That's how far out 36 inches is.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so that's how far in you get to go. And then we'll roll 4. So, Vance, you begin. I think I gave you 4 of them. These are now, for those who've been following along, yes, I was wrong in my sizing. I actually pulled out my original chain of command set of stuff, and I discovered this is the correct size of patrol markers and jops. So, well, got that wrong. Vance, you got 4 there? Got 1 extra? There you go. So you can place 4 of those within... would it help you?
I got 7, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I was making extras. You want me to put something out there that marks the 36 inches, or you got it?
Yeah, I think I got it.
All right. Hey, Potbelly Slim. Caleb Palachik, welcome. Glad to have you. Yeah, Ian, absolutely. I mean, this is, as I say, this is so much credit to the Joe Wargamers. Like, it shows what you can do when you think about what something like this, what a place like this would actually look like. All right, I see 4 German markers. CT, you got 4 set up on your end of the board? Because they got to come in right on the edge. Yeah. I'm going to leave to your discretion, CT, where you want to put your die roller. I don't think you should put it right on the edge, but as lovely as this is, there's so much terrain, it's a little hard to find a good spot. Vance has some better choices. So CT, if you'd give a shout whenever you're ready, we'll go.
All right, I am deliberating.
Hey, Haz. I've also been getting a lot of inquiries about when I'm going to post this, and my answer has been I would love to. I always do. You all know that. But I got to get a hold of Joe and ask him if that's okay. He, it's his work. It's not mine. I just put it together, and my wife worked on some of it, but I got to get his permission. And besides, it's also going to be in the Lard Annual. This is actually his first pint-sized campaign. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the other pieces in it.
All right, I think I'm ready.
Ready as you're going to be?
Yep.
All right. And for those who don't know and who have never seen, this is a double scale table, so these are essentially playing with Green Army men. So that's why, if you're wondering, all the measurements are doubled. CT, 1d6, please, to determine how many freebies you get. That's not terrible. 3 for free, and then 1 more.
Not used to going first, eh?
Not at all.
Positively unnerved. Vance.
That's interesting.
This is Nordborchen, Germany. Still on the map, still very much there. In fact, if you go to Google Maps, you'll recognize this table. I always buy the Lard Annual, but we will definitely be playing this pint-sized campaign. I can promise you that.
These other two are in there.
And by the way, Vance, congratulations on your win last night. I actually think you pulled one out there.
When I wasn't even there?
Oh, no, you set me up for the win. I mean, I if you watched the last 5 minutes or so, it was done by the time you left. Your road to victory would have been as quick as mine was, to be sure. Velker gave it his level best, took a couple shots and all that stuff, but he also didn't realize that tank destroyers could move as fast as I was willing to.
Are you locking down?
Yes, I want to use this. I want to lock down both those markers.
So this one here, and that one there. Oh, you want to get them both?
Yeah, he wants, and those two, I want to get them both. I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah, that's it.
Am I too close?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, those fellas have found each other.
So he locked both of these down?
He did, yep. Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can't. Hold on. Wait before you do anything.
Oh, uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm too far from this guy. Oh, wait. Oh, but ha! He's connected there.
Okay.
That's within 24.
You did not offend, all right.
You can't do that. Okay, so he's locked and those two locked.
Mm-hmm.
We started much closer than we usually do.
True, you are playing the
I
table
was.
the short way. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You trying to be just out of locking?
No, lock him down.
All right.
Oh, okay. Ah, okay.
So guy at the back is locked. He's locked. Got it. Where's your last guy, CT? Thank you.
Hiding in the building here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
NORDBORCHEN. Oh, I can't even type it in the chat. What am I doing? And believe it or not, there is still a Borken as well. So you got Borken and Nordborken.
Interesting.
Locking that one.
Yep.
That it?
He's got one free. I've got one
No,
free.
he's still.
Oh, I didn't know you had one free.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. Vance, if you would play the game with me.
The game of no touchy fish. Oh.
No, no, no.
All right. Yep. I wanted to lock him down.
So
That's
you're
all
gonna-
his locked.
All right, that's it. Yep. CT, you first. Another thing you're not used to.
Yeah, I'm all discombobulated, and so much terrain and
I
stuff.
know. That's the other thing.
And it's sturdy stone construction, not that flimsy wood I'm used to.
I know. That's the other
in
thing.
the motherland.
Well, that's the thing is the Russian front is so open territory.
Yeah. All right. Let's start with.
All right, Vance.
That one?
Which one's closer? That one, I would think. 24-1. Oh, yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
All right, and if it went to the one right next to it, what would that look like if you guys just shifted?
I think it would be this one then. It's 35. Yeah.
Really?
Would be
Yeah,
these two.
yeah, it is. Pretty much the same, actually.
All right, let's do this one then. Let me see that one more time, please.
That's fine, yeah. All right.
Man, those things are enormous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I see them from space.
Well, no more relevantly, you can see them. They're visible. Vance.
I get 3 of them, eh?
Yes, sir.
What does this one look like?
Bit of a
Those
disaster.
two
I
idiots.
would think.
I don't know if his
Wow.
jump off point fits in there.
I doubt it does, but That's it.
We can start behind that hedge.
You sure can. CT, you're next. That's the easy one. There we go. Ooh, much tactical possibility. Yeah, but you're not kidding, CT. This is a lot of terrain, is what this is.
It's a lot of terrain.
Got it.
All right, this guy.
Hmm.
Courtyard.
Got it.
Okay.
CT, last one.
This one up here.
Which one?
This one.
That one. That's these two guys here.
Oh,
Right?
that one's there another one there I missed? Yep. Wow. So a pretty strong flank turn from the Americans.
Actually, I could go in that house, couldn't I?
Just check the distance. Oh, easy, yeah. Last one for you, Vance.
Yeah, this guy here. You know, the bridge. Should be those two.
Imagine that fellow there, you think? Well, who's closest? This guy? That's 30.
No, over on the
This
left.
one over here.
38. Oh, yeah. You are correct, sir. And speaking of flanking maneuvers, the CT, you want to pull up onto the... Make it... Pull it right there you go. Yeah.
I think we'll choose this house. Just fits inside. No, it actually sticks out. That's
Well,
fun.
I like that, actually, so we know where it is. All right, I'll clean these up. Good patrol phase, gents. Very interesting choices made. Got any rogues? Okay.
You're gonna lock those?
I am. That's what I'm going to do.
I like how the graphics you got for these markers just blend right with the table. They stand out, but they like fit in with the aesthetic of the
Fit.
terrain.
Yep.
I claim
This is one of those tables you walk by at a convention. And you're like, oh, I got to play this game. What is it? I don't care. Let's play.
Don't care what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this
I want to play on that terrain.
This looks like it could be real trouble.
So where you've got one here, one there.
He's got
Where's
one
your
around.
other job?
He's back here. Back there. Here. Where's your third? It's up here.
Oh, it's in that. It's in this house. Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking,
Huh.
you turned each other's flanks just a little bit. Interesting. And just to remind you, yes, the moat is not merely a major obstacle, it is impassable. I do believe I can confirm that you're both regulars. Vance doesn't have to eat. Yeah, this is just so you know, Vance is fielding a trainee Waffen SS Panzergrenadier platoon, which classes out as regular, and CT has an armored rifle platoon, which also classes at regular. So, no bonuses to your command rolls as far as any of that's concerned. So please, for your force morales, if you would roll a 1d6. Oh dear.
A 5.
5 means 10, 2 means 8.
Oh, it's not a great start.
Especially on the attack. But that means that Vance, because you won the force morale, you go first.
Okay. Am I getting that fun bonus? I get chain of command die on 6s,
You are not.
lone 6s again.
No, sir.
Oh,
Man,
thank goodness.
Talk about hamstrung. I don't even get my bonus dice extra.
I don't know if I
Man,
know
you-
how to play
wow.
this. I don't know how to play
You have been
this game.
spoiled, my friend. Welcome to my
I
life.
don't know. How the hell have you been playing this game?
Oh no.
Very poorly.
There we go. Just like
what-
usual.
But yeah, well, here's the problem. That 6 is wasted. What?
What?
Don't worry, he'll be rolling like three at a time soon.
But I did give you your 2 changes.
And I get a 3. I get a 3 and a 2. And I think we'll just pass to CT. Over to you, CT.
CT, let's talk, because Vance knows. You know what, though, Vance? I don't know as you do know your special abilities, because you've not used them. So let's read them both, shall we? That seems only fair.
Sure.
You know about Maschinengewehr, because it's got a limited use, and you've used it that way. But the big one I want to remind you of is Handgranaten.
Right.
The German soldier is intensely aware of the stormtrooper tactics of his father's war. The signal to attack with a volley of grenades and then get stuck in with the rifle butt, entrenching tool, or bayonet was the cry, Handgranaten, from the squad leader. To reflect this, when a leader attached to a team or squad, note both, uses 2 command initiatives, he may lead a charge against any enemy within 24 inches, preceded by a hail of grenades. On a roll of, you roll 1d6, subtracting 1 if the enemy has cover, 2 if in light cover. On a roll of 1 or 2, 1 hand grenade hits the target unit, 3 or 4, 2, 5 or 6, 3. Roll for effect of these, and the team or squad may then move up to 3d6 to initiate close combat. I have learned,
Cool.
as you might imagine, my son is very fond of that ability.
Shocker.
What I have learned from
Yeah.
him in this is that it's somewhat dangerous, although not, it's a risk. Because let's say this, close combat in Chain of Command is incredibly brutal. It can end very, very well and very, very
Yes.
poorly. It just depends. The U.S. national characteristics are twofold. Marching fire. Quote, use marching fire. If no visual target, carry hips, rifles at hip level, and fire every step. Fire, fire, fire. Keep a heavy volume ahead of you, and it'll keep the krauts down. So said General Patton when describing his thoughts on marching fire. When a leader is attached to a team or squad, he uses 2 or more command initiatives to activate them. They may then move with 1d6 and fire at full effect, or move with 2d6 and fire with half their normal dice. But this requires 2 initiatives from the leader. Also, they have the ability Scout. With a history of fieldcraft to aid them, the U.S. squad has 2 men in their rifle squad ready to form a Scout team when the need arises. These men are trained to make the best use of terrain and to identify enemy forces. When a U.S. squad sends out its 2-man Scout team, they may move with 1 or 2d6 and assume a tactical stance at the end of their movement. If they are within line of sight of their squad leader, he can activate them for 1 command initiative without being in command range. Something to think about.
And just for a refresher, our different leaders' command initiatives, what would they be? Junior leaders is 2, right?
Oh my goodness. Oh, Joe, man. Thanks so much for coming. I hope he hasn't left yet. It is a real pleasure to have you by. Joe Wargamers in the audience, everybody. Yay! Everybody loves your map, man. And Ian, you're not wrong. So, what was your question, CT?
The command initiative for the different leaders. It's 2 for junior leader and 3 for the seniors.
Correct.
All right, and I have the U.S. thing where I have 2 senior leaders. They both have 3.
That's right. You have 2
Okay.
senior leaders. It's probably in my mind, it's the biggest American bonus. Other than that M1 Garand re-rolling ones thing.
All right. So my turn.
It is.
Yes, sir.
Well, all right
There you
then.
go. 2 senior leaders.
Bring them out there.
Which, I know when I bring one senior leader out, then I have to roll to bring things out. If I bring 2 senior leaders out, does that make it even harder?
Nope, doesn't make it harder. Just the thing is, you've got a senior leader to keep in the can and keep things moving forward. Once the senior leaders are out, that's when you're stuck.
Okay, after they're both deployed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you could bring Lieutenant on if you want, get his head shot off, but
Well, he can go on and start yelling at people.
Oh, I promise not to shoot at him.
Oh, I don't believe you. Dirty, filthy, lying Germans.
happy to do it, man. Sleep well. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it.
What to do, what to do. Let's bring on... Let's bring on good Sergeant Kerr's squad.
Ooh. Out comes Velkers, boys.
Is that where I wanted to put him now?
This terrain is quite something.
Yes, no, I know. I'm
It is.
trying to look at line of sight here for things, and it's throwing me. Actually, we're not going to bring him out. I lied. We're going to bring out Mr. Ventura's machine gun squad here.
Interesting.
Oh. Now, that is a heavy machine gun. It may not move and shoot in the same turn. Also, I found a correction from Richard Clark himself, who was surprised we read it this way. Not us, but like the world. If you are ambushed, if you have someone overwatching the person ambushing, you can shoot them before they get to leave.
Ah, so anybody overwatching.
Yes,
Not
if you
just
are,
sniper.
and you have to overwatch a direction, right? You got to
Yep,
cover that
yep.
angle. But if they're covering that angle, you get to shoot before they get to poof.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and Richard's point, which I didn't disagree with, I just said it wasn't obvious. His point was, well, how'd you think they were going to not get shot at? Yeah, I guess.
So how does that work? Who's he with?
I'm still sorting out where they're going to be. Because they have to be within how much of each other?
8 inches.
8 inches.
But they can separate into teams after that, right? They could move.
Oh
it
yeah,
around.
sure. They can function, but then he's ordering them as teams on ones.
Yep. Yep.
He loses the capacity of Ventura to lead them.
Right. Right.
And they also start their morale can't be shared. Yeah, those jump off markers.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Those jump off markers look a lot better. Yeah, they do. Jeez.
They're huge mungus.
Oh no, not Jesse Ventura. That dude failed map reading in basic.
All right, I think they're within 8,
Yes.
so they're still squatting. Can I put them on Overwatch, please? Thank you.
Very good.
All right, and I think that is it for my turn.
Vance.
So, a line of sight and obstruction question.
Yes.
Is there, say from here to his machine gun or reverse, that crosses 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 walls and 3 hedges.
Be hard cover.
Okay.
Say that answer one more time. Sorry.
That'd be hard cover.
But it's not a broken line of sight.
No. Not if he's overwatching that wall. Unless you want to tell me he's overwatching, he's hiding behind there in the alley, right? Hey, Mike.
Sorry, what? What did you just say, Jim?
Oh, unless he wanted to tell me he wasn't sticking his head up over this wall. But I don't know.
okay,
I don't know how you're overwatching if you're doing that.
Oh no, his head's just barely
my point
stuck up.
is he's got this machine gun set up on this wall. So
Yes.
Yeah.
so as that is so.
And this tree is not.
No, that tree that would serve as some cover, but it's not blocking. This blocks. This stuff blocks. The stuff that really starts to build up blocks, but otherwise it's just light cover.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the lay of the land here.
Most fair. Considering, as we've said multiple times, like we don't have more cover than we've usually got, I don't know, in any of the game we've played.
In all of the games we've played.
Yeah, combined.
Copy.
Added together. Well, there's that 1-6 again.
Any 5s that I need to deal with? Nope.
No. I got a 2 and a 3. That adds up to 5.
Regrettably.
I'm thinking he won't let me do that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I think I'll just pass it back to CT.
All right.
All right. What is with this nonsense?
Yeah, you got a 5.
That's a team, correct?
And a 1.
The
yep.
one is a team, correct.
All right. Let me bring out my mortar team then.
Here we go.
Right up close to the front, right?
Yeah, they're gonna prop their mortar tube up on one of the stone walls.
Fire arrows on
Direct fire. Yeah.
I bet they don't.
That doesn't work, by the way.
I can't
Doesn't
imagine
work,
it
by
would,
the way.
but I'm gonna set up back here. And
So now, how does this thing work?
It
you
just
drop a thing
oh,
down the tube and it shoots it out the other end.
three. He's got 3 firepower. It's at close range if he can see you. It's at effective range if he can't. He can't be any closer to you than 36 inches.
If he can't see me, then how does he fire?
Doesn't
Somebody
matter.
else has to see for him?
No, he does not. He just shoots. He just shoots, but he's at effective rather than close range.
All right.
And remind me, did we say he has smoke or no?
Does not have smoke.
Okay. All right. And that'll be it for now. Back to Vance.
Hmm. All right. So roll a dice and see what we get. There's a 5. 2 4s and a 1.
I feel your pain.
Now, when a team deploys, it can shoot right away, correct?
Yes, sir.
Da, 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 da. No, I'll pass it back to CT.
All right. My senior leaders apparently really want to come on.
Seems so.
Like, really want to come on.
Come on, boys. Let's get stuck in.
All right, I guess we'll bring on Sergeant Kerr's squad. Nope, that's the wrong one. I meant the one with the bazooka. Norse, but I do not bring the bazooka because he's a team, correct?
Correct.
All right.
These guys are really, really far into Nordborken and are wondering where the hell the Germans went.
Man, it is interesting to have terrain to play around instead of
I
the
I
wide
know
open
I am.
plains of Russia.
Yep. All right, and I don't think it's no. They can't. Okay, that's it. They're done. That was a squad. Let me. I'm gonna bring on one of my senior leaders.
Oh, mercy. Who's
I'll
coming?
bring on Sergeant
Sergeant Dumpke?
Haas.
Oh, that's Haas. Big old Haas, yeah. Those who have watched before know I do this, but when I'm naming them, they all take their names from the classic Commodore 64 Apple II game Computer Ambush.
And how far away do they have to be to yell? Is it 16 or 18?
18.
18 inches. He's a senior.
Okay.
He's got a big voice.
Also note,
Or
Vance, if
people
it's a
are trying to
question,
pay
I think
attention
CT, you and I talked about it. The one place I had to proxy a model, Lazy Boy has never, and I've asked him to do one now. Hey dude, all your free figures, and you didn't give me all the ones I wanted. The sergeants are armed with carbines. That's what they're shooting. They look to have submachine guns. That is incorrect.
Oh, but the sergeants have carbines? Okay.
They have carbines.
Yep. Okay.
All right. And then can he yell at anybody to do anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Shows up and yells.
There's nothing for anybody to do, I don't think. Yeah, no, that's good. Back to Vance.
Okay. Hmm. Two sixes.
Next phase is yours.
That could come in handy. And a 5.
Oh, missed that. Let me
And a
give you
4
that.
and a 3.
You're at 4 on your chain of command dice.
Hmm. A 4, 3. I'm going to. Let's get that stupid mortar. So how does this mortar work again?
His?
Sorry, I want to make sure I'm not going to just fry myself.
Yeah, no, his
Yes.
mortar, he's
mortar.
allowed to shoot it. He can't shoot anything closer than 36 inches. He can hit anything on the board. It fires with firepower of 3. If he can see it from that fig or from the team, he gets close range. If he can't, he gets effective range.
Which means what?
He rolls 3 dice for 4, 5, 6, or he rolls 3 dice for 5, 6. And he reduces.
Sorry, and this is already doubled?
And that's already doubled. He reduces all cover unless you've got something over your head, i.e. you're in a house.
Why is that? Why can't I measure from that thing?
What I would do is always, whenever you get stuff like that, go top down.
Yeah, but it's not letting me do it. That's all.
Oh, it's weird. I see it. It's like trying to, but you can't draw that.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. But it's, yeah. 36 really isn't that far, is it?
And just to repeat, that's the minimum. So.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to be inside his minimum so he couldn't shoot me. And that's a team, right?
It
He's got
is.
his
It
commander
is.
there. All right, I'm going to bring on a squad. Fritz Nagel, his group.
Mm. Where are they going to hang out?
It's going to be. They're going to hang out. Okay, so this is it 12 inches from the center of this thing, I guess?
We've tried to do center to center. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm going to get stuck by that hedge.
If you go past, are you? What you trying to do?
I wanted to kind of appear here,
I don't think that's a problem.
but covered by this house so that his machine guns couldn't shoot me.
I don't have a problem with that.
I wanted to get the whole. I can't get the whole squad jammed into that space. That's what I'm saying.
Got it. Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, some of them will have to jump this hedge when they want to move next time.
Got it. Yeah, that's right.
But you know, they can all appear over here.
According to Ian, there is also a Kirchenborchen. So this apparently is a Borken mad area of Germany.
Hey, Borken mad. So if I do this. Oops. Okay. You get there. Come on. All right.
I will say the shots of just the infantry in the cover behind the walls, and then these guys coming down the hedge road is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, when you get right down at street level.
Oh
it's
yeah,
awesome. Oops, I guess he's got to be up here with this machine gun.
you know what's not in this scenario, Jim?
Mm.
Not a single wheat field. I'm used to crawling around in wheat fields, just begging for cover.
Yeah, you got cover.
Yeah.
You both got cover coming out of your ears at this point. Cover you got. You're filthy with cover.
Almost too much. All right, that was my 3 and my phase. So I'll take my next phase now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Can you put these guys on Overwatch, please?
Mm-hmm.
I may just get rid of it next turn, but just in case I don't get to move.
Yeah, you know. It's
And
free.
the guys in the back will shoot first, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put the machine gun out front. All right, 5 dice. Just like that. Another chain of command die.
Given.
And I can build a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. And Fritz Nagel starts yelling at these guys to run as fast as they can.
Where they're running 2 vans.
We want to get up behind this building.
Up behind it. Very good. Well, that would be 3
Right
dice.
up
So
against the wall.
each team will take a shock.
I can use my second thing to take that off, correct?
You
Nope.
can use. He's a junior. He uses 1 to order the run, but he's got there's going to be 1 left on 1 team. Is the point?
Okay, that's different than the last games we've been playing.
It is. It is. I discovered the difference is the Soviets only have 1 squad. It's 1 shock per team.
Ah, right. Yep. We're gonna do that.
All right.
Run like well.
It's not like you can't take it off later, but 18.
Great. 18. Yeah, that's not enough.
Dead average, but
Yeah, dead being operative. So it's what? 10 to there. Come on. Another 8 to there.
I'm very disappointed that so far there's very little chance of you fighting over the girls' school.
I feel like that was a trap. Like they wanted us to.
That's my feeling too.
They wanted us to, be focused on that, and yet there's one way in and one way out.
You can climb those walls.
I thought the moat was impassable.
Yeah, that's true. You could. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, look! I climbed the walls.
And
splash.
Now I'm in a moat.
Are there alligators in the moat?
In central Germany?
Unlikely, but not
or
impossible.
Laser sharks?
Unlikely.
Dogs that shoot bees out of their mouth?
All right, so give this team back here a shock, I guess.
They must, I'm afraid, be shocked.
I'm feeling that this is a bad idea, but... That didn't work anywhere near the way I wanted it to. But my bad for not actually putting this jump in the building. I guess that's yours, CT.
All right, well, Senior Leader Man here is going to yell at the mortar squad that he heard something up yonder behind them buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And they would like to shoot over there.
Well, I certainly can't see him. I do
Nope.
want to. I just want to confirm my understanding. This is okay. I was actually going to count the number of times you all forced me into the rule book. So this is the first time. So I'm doing all right.
Oh, it's only the first time? Jeez, we're slacking.
Yeah,
I know, we
you
gotta
really
pick
are.
this up.
You really are. You gotta do a little. Come on
So what happens if a tank runs into a stone building?
now. Oh, I know what happens with that. That I got covered. I got that.
And can I garrison the chicken house right here?
You cannot. Thank you for
Okay.
asking that one. See, didn't even do it.
If I roll 3 dice with a tank, can I jump the moat?
while playing the first few bars of Dixie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm good. So rock and roll. All right, 3d6. Can't see them, so you need 3d6 for 5 and 6.
One.
They're in the open, so you get to pick.
Got one. So
Okay.
the guys without the shock on them?
The guys, you guys will. CT gets to pick because you're in the open.
I want to do it with the ones.
Oh,
with
CT
the shock.
gets to pick.
Yeah, because they're in the open. Yeah, I figured you want to hit the guys with the shock.
Yeah.
So 3-4 shock, 5-6 kills.
1. Perfect.
Nothing.
All right, and then
Hummelhounds. What the heck is a Hummelhund? What is a Hummelhund? Explain yourself, Jackson.
and I have a 3 to do.
Oh, and there it is. Doggone it. Yes, in order to shoot a mortar, you must have a unit with line of sight on the unit you're shooting at. Doesn't have to be the mortar, but another one of your units must be able to see it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, there it is. That's
Okay.
fine. No harm done. But there we go.
Yep.
That's fair. Man.
Well, if nothing else, I can tell Joe Wargamer he stumped you guys.
We've just, like you said, spent the last 6 months playing in the open fields of the Ukraine.
Yeah, Mother Russia.
We're gonna bring on, for real this time, Velker Squad.
All right.
For real this time?
Not gonna lie.
For realsies.
What you doing?
He's doing a thing with some guys.
Okay. And they can't move. You can put them on Overwatch if it does any good.
You never know. Germans might spring up unawares. Where you put them?
Yeah, here.
And they're facing
Just
that way.
outstanding in their field, are they?
Or they're looking for the wine cellar in any of it.
standing in a courtyard.
All right, and then we have my
You must be
senior
reading
leader.
my mind.
All right, that's good. Back to Vance.
I got away with that. Cool.
You did at the moment.
There we go.
You super got away with it now.
So the next phase is mine, and I get to end the turn, right? Or end the turn ends.
Oh, I was. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was tweeting the advance of Obergefreiter Nagel. So I now go look at your roll, which is over here, and I ascertain. Yeah,
3
and
sixes.
that ends the turn, and the next phase is yours. Correct.
Okay. So, Nagel's boys are going to continue moving, so they're trying to line up against this building.
Okay. I assume you're going to want to take that shock off him too.
Yes, I would to start with. So I'm just rolling 2 dice for them.
Accurate. 6.
Ugh,
They're all
these
not.
guys
gonna
are
make
not in a hurry.
You'd think
Not
that
in a
you'd
fucking
think that an
hurry.
errant mortar shot that they heard whiz wildly overhead would motivate them, but no.
You'd think.
As I say, though,
Oh,
they're one step from Volkssturm.
Yeah, that's idiot, right?
I'm taking off these Overwatch markers because the turn's ending.
Yep.
Yep. This boy. 6.
Oh God. The chat is exploding with all sorts of radio calls. Aerial denial by fire. Dropping Willie Pete. Willie Pete. Repeat. White phosphorus.
Yeah. Right, there's their lackluster shuffle.
Their highly unmotivated stroll across the streets of what? Nordborken.
Nordborken. All right, that ends the turn, so his Overwatch comes
Yeah,
off,
he
which
has
is
pulled-
nice.
He has pulled them off.
And we'll take my next phase.
Yes, sir. You have to believe that Borken is where the Swedish chef is from.
Oh, would you stop that,
And I
Vance?
get another one. Woot, woot.
That's 3. I should keep track of this game.
Yeah, I've been once to the rule book and now 3 times for Vance on a double turn, double phase.
Okay, so Nagel's group is going to continue to shuffle.
All right,
2 dice.
10.
Shuffle being the operative word.
Well, that one was better than average now. Come. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a little less.
No, it wasn't.
Jeez, yeah. Achilles is suggesting that you ask after the rules for sewer movement. I don't know as Nordborken was equipped with sewers.
But they have a moat.
They do. And heaven knows what they've thrown into that moat. Best not to dwell. I hope those people don't live there anymore. Otherwise, they've just got an entire German squad with their face pressed against the glass.
Yeah. And then I was going to bring on some fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of fun, Vance?
Well, let me just see where they can come on, and that will describe their fun.
Ah.
Now, so this thing, as long as I'm talking to you, Jim, because you're the only one who can see this.
Yeah.
This thing,
Mm-hmm.
for it to operate properly, just it has to look out a window, right?
Yep.
Then we shall activate that team.
Mm-hmm. Because you know what he didn't have enough of, CT?
Machine guns.
Machine guns.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Oh, wait. Did I actually have a team?
I don't think you did, now that you said that.
I had a 2, yeah.
Yeah, it's a squad.
I saw nothing.
That's a squad.
I'm not surprised, but I saw nothing.
Besides, you got a whole nother phase, so. Yeah, you had a 2.
Oh yeah, I have another phase, don't I?
Yeah, you had 2, 3, 4,
Let's
6,
take that.
6. There's a 1.
There's my team.
So as you were.
So yes. That worked out
In there?
serendipitously. I want to go inside that building.
Yep. Give me a sec. There you go.
Okay. And he has got his little barrel. Make it out that window.
So he do.
And they would like to turn this saw on these gentlemen here.
Ooh. That's impolite.
It is. Now, do I get to machine gun them all, or is it just
No, it's
'cause
only
they're
those you can
far-
see. You can only hit what you can see. So it's these guys here.
Okay.
But you're certainly, and because it's this nasty thing, you reduce cover by 1 level.
Yes.
Oh, and it's, oh man, I gotta check it. That is close. That's close range. 10 dice, 4, 5, 6.
Four.
4 hits. So it's 4 or 5
Yep.
shocks, 6 kills. Light cover, not heavy. Two shock and a kill.
Shock and a kill.
You do not. Is Ventura near? Is Ventura
Yes.
within 8
No,
inches?
he's not.
He's within 8. He can take it. Yep. He could theoretically be running back and forth. So he has to check. Is it Ventura? Not.
No.
So we take off this dude.
Yep, one of the scrubs.
Yeah, Mr. No longer appearing in this picture. Very good. And 2 shock, correct?
Yes.
2 shock. Yep.
Not very nice, Vance.
No, I didn't think that would be an interesting or a nice surprise for you.
Yeah, 3 turns in a row, and that was just mean.
Well, I had to wait for your Overwatch to come off.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Otherwise,
Before that happened.
he was gonna burp you right back.
Yep. You may do that anyway.
Oh, I
least
have
I get the
I have a
first
hunch.
And I got another 2, which I can't build a 3 out of because I used the 1 for the team. And I bring my senior on, but that would make other things difficult, so... Over to you, CT.
Ooh,
There's some things.
that's 5 on your chain of command die now.
Yep. All right. Well, first things, we're gonna make decisions.
I was going to say, that's a tough call.
Ugh.
That is a tough call.
Can both of my machine guns see him?
Yes.
Okay. No, I think I got this.
All right.
Question for you, Jim, because you only can see it.
Mm-hmm.
This doodad here,
Mm-hmm.
if it comes on, does it just come on, or can it do its first thing, or its thing?
Second time to the rule book.
I'm not liking this thing. I've even seen it and I don't like it.
It begins its thing, but the thing doesn't start.
Correct, but it can start its thing.
Yes.
It can start making mischief and mayhem. Okay.
Yes.
Let me check one other thing and I'll get right back to you. Okay, we'll do that. With our 1, we'll bring on my thing.
Here it comes.
Here, you can look at it, Vance, while I deliberate where to put it.
Oh, yeah.
I believe you're
right.
familiar.
I'm familiar.
I think you've met before, yes? And he just needs line of sight, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Line of sight to its target
Yeah.
spot. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
How big is his thing? Oh, I guess I'm not going to find out yet. It just says forward observer.
Now, which window is that gun in? Oh, that window. Okay. Yeah, he's going to go...
In that building?
Yep, and then he's going to make his first phone call.
All right.
So
Phone call
he
made.
is... Thank you. All right, that was the 1.
Mhm.
Then for the...
Just so I know, where did you placed him where?
He's in this building.
Looking
here.
out a window.
Okay. Well, that's not stupid.
All right, and then um, for the 2, this squad is going to activate to shoot
Mm-hmm.
right at them there window.
All right. Well, it's actually going to be the same thing coming the other way. 10 dice for 4, 5, 6 from this. But this guy's only got 9 because he's got shock on him.
Correct.
This one's here. 9 dice, 4, 5, 6. Five? Yep.
Yep.
So on that one. Yes?
No, just
Okay.
wow, that's painful.
Yeah. 5 dice, so 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills.
That's the same thing, is it?
Yeah.
5 dice?
Yes, sir.
Two shock and a kill.
All right, we'll hold. We'll keep the. We'll put the 2 shock down. We'll hold the kills, and the other one's got 10 dice. 4, 5, 6.
I think he is long range
Oh, is he? Thank you.
because he's farther.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's correct. Thank you. So 10 dice, 5 or 6. 4.
4.
Oh, jeez, nice shooting.
So again, 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills. 1 kill.
Another kill.
So 2 total kills. You don't have. That's just a team. So that's just 2
There's
guys.
no
off the
leader,
team.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
we got that rifleman, and I got that guy. All right, they're gone.
Yep.
All right.
When does he cease to function?
He's got to be down to. Oh shoot! Why don't I have that? Oh, shame on me. Shame.
Number 3 in the rule book.
No, this one I don't have to go to the rule book for. It's actually right here. One.
Okay.
So that's when he's down to 1 crew.
All right, and then I have a senior leader
So
left.
That pile shoots with 20 dice. Holy crap.
All right, my senior leader is going to yell at the mortar squad
Mm-hmm.
that there are reports from our machine gun squad that they're getting shot. So lob some shells over there.
Yeah, they can see there. But that's no LOS. 3 dice,
Correct.
5, 6.
One.
5 shock,
Nice
6
shooting.
kills. Heavy cover. Oh! That's
Grief.
brutal. Okay.
And that is all I can do. Back to Vance.
Yeah, jeez, that's lots.
I was gonna say there's a few dead there.
Two more chain of command dice.
That's a full die.
A 3 and a 2. For the 3, I would like to put these gentlemen on Overwatch, please.
Oh, why you gotta
Down
have to
this-
go and do that?
Looking down this street.
I have just such a marker for the event.
If you actually get down right behind his guys, you can see just the barrel of the rifle sticking out.
I know, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, we
It's a
know
good
you're
picture.
there, Home Slice. Why don't you come around that corner? Come. Yeah, you should come around the corner.
This is where you just wish you could have a fog of war in the game, because you know I
Yes.
would trot right out there and you would just mow me down.
And with the 2, I'm going to bring on a squad. Mr. Grass.
Gunter Grass.
And they're going to come on it. They're going to come on at that job there. This job here.
Yeah.
All along that hedge.
All right. Well, I'm confident you can do that. Oh, and you can see them, can't you?
I think I can.
I think he's going to be very shooty at you. Yes, firing has occurred. Shots fired in anger.
Oh yeah, you just got a little window, right? These trees don't block.
Correct. God bless whoever that was.
He wouldn't shoot at his machine gun squad.
You wish to shoot at?
These gents over here.
Oh, yeah. Let's see where they are. Now you're testing me. Gotta go up high.
Yes, no?
So these guys here clearly have a shot over there. These guys here clearly have a shot over there. Not convinced.
But both sides don't have a shot at this group here?
Oh, if you want to go
This
there,
group
sure.
here?
Yes. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking
I
about
want
these.
my entire... No, I want my entire squad to shoot this guys.
You got it. Can do. Did you count that up yet? Shoot.
Oh, it's a lot.
1, 2, 10, right? 10, 11, 12.
I think it's 22.
13, 21. You are accurate, sir. 21, 22, as you say, for 5 or 6. Holy Jeebus.
I got a
1, 2,
few.
3, 4, 5, 6. I count 8.
1, 2, 8. Yep.
All there. 5 shots,
All
6
here.
kills.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh!
Shock and 3 kills. Is it Jesse Ventura?
Uh-oh, I just... Dice roller issues.
Okay. It is not. However, that is how many kills there?
3.
Oh dear. Well, that's going to reduce your effectiveness, and that's going to
it's
break
not.
it. That's going to break it. That breaks the unit. He's got more. He's
3.
got more shock than guys. Oh no, he's together as a group. I forgot. That's a squad, so they can spread it out. So it's not a pin. He is in range.
Still with this, yeah.
Yeah. So he is. It is not a pin, but that does reduce the effectiveness of this by. Is it 3? Going over here to the
2,
chart.
3 doesn't.
Going to the chart. Yeah, 3 drops the firepower by 3.
Oh, by 3, not 2, 3.
Yeah, it
Okay.
drops it by 3, so it drops it to 7.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Fair trade, I think.
Nasty. Oh! End of turn.
Oh!
There's a little vengeance for that. End
All
of turn.
right.
End of turn.
Well, first of all, we're going to activate Mr. Ventura here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to reduce shock on him.
Just going to take it down 1, yeah?
Yep. Then have them fire.
Okay, so he's going to order...
He's going to go back there.
Yeah.
And then these guys are going to go at this guy in the window.
Yeah, I think that's right. Which one you want first?
Before that happens,
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
going to interrupt. I'm going to interrupt.
Oh! With a chain of command die?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, boy. Taken from you.
And this
Yes?
saw is going to saw into this stuff here, I guess.
Is that the one that's at long range? Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Daka. 10 for 5 or 6.
He's got shock. So 9.
9, correct, thank you.
He does have shock. You know what? So I'm changed my mind. I'm going to shoot directly at these guys.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. 9 for
Ouch.
4, 5, 6.
Ouch.
Yep.
I had my doubts, but you do you. 4 hits.
That's 4 hits.
Yeah, 4 hits, and that's light cover. 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills. Another shock.
Shock.
Not a kill, though.
All right.
Damn it. Yep.
So, which one you want? You want to go that way? That is, he is reduced. 10 minus 3, 7. 7 for 5 or 6.
With the shock, one more.
Wait.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more than that.
6. Correct.
Whoa!
Whoa! Ho,
He
ho.
angry.
Whoa!
Oh.
5.
You mess with the bull, you're gonna get the horns.
I guess. That's on everybody. No, do we decide that that's the one that can see everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Everyone,
that's
he
spread
shot
out. So
22 dice
you
at
got-
me.
You can see all this.
So that was 5 hits. So Vance, you get to spread them out. 2 and 3.
Okay, 3 on the left.
All right, 3 on the left. 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills. Two shock.
2 shock.
Not a die. And 2 on the right, same deal. 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills. 2.
2 kills.
All right. Is it grass?
It is not.
It is not. So 2 guys off this dude. I'll just take rifleman.
Well, I don't know. Just hold on a second.
Sure, you tell me.
Well, does the MG? Yeah, he only loses stuff when he goes down to 1 crew.
Correct.
So I'd rather have his crew die.
You got it.
One of his crew dies.
Mhm.
I have
And a
one of the
rifleman.
rifleman dies.
How many crew does he have? 2?
3.
There's 3 crew
Oh,
for
3
the.
total.
So now there's 2. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then at his machine gun in the window.
How much is that machine gun in the window? And that was the long range, or that's the which one is that?
Long range.
Long
That's long range.
That's-
Yep.
10 at long range.
Yep, 10 for 5, 6. Six.
Oh man!
Yeah, he's crushing it.
Come on.
No way around it. 6 dice for 5/6, so 6, 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills.
So that was 6 dice or 5?
6. Two shock and a kill.
2 shock and a kill, which will destroy that team.
Yeah, it's gonna break. It's gonna break it. Is what it's gonna do. It won't kill
Yep.
it, which does matter.
Well,
Well, it matters from
It's broken.
a morale perspective.
Yeah.
All right, and it's going to. So you're gonna roll up third. This is the one I can never remember, and it's not on the. Or is it? Is this on the chart? What you have to do when you break? Is it? Because I got grenades. Not support weapons. Guess not. Yep, there it is. Yay, it is on here. Yeah, it's 12 plus 2d6. $16.
8.
So 30. Yeah, he's gonna leave. Yeah, he's at the table. So he bails. That is a team broken. Is team broken? 1 die.
5.
1 off your force morale. So they bail. All right. Next.
All right, so that was on my 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a senior leader, and he has a couple things he would like to yell.
Okay.
First, he would like to yell at the mortar.
Okay.
And say, there's more people over here to mortar, so
Mm-hmm.
because they are in line of sight of a machine gun.
Mm-hmm. 3 dice, 5. Yeah, 3 dice, 5, 6.
One
hit. They reduce cover, so they're in light cover. So 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills.
On the right.
On the right.
I get to choose, or?
Yes, you get to choose.
So on the right.
Got it. Oh.
Ugh.
Is it Gross?
First, they're getting machine gunned or killed to death. Well, yeah, whatever. Oh, is it Gross? Yeah. Good question.
No.
Nope.
Got the rifleman. All right, that's the mortar.
All right, and then the senior leader would like to shout at the forward observer
Mm-hmm.
to send his spotting round.
To do the next thing. All right.
Yes, sir.
To remind, this is the player. You should place an aiming point marker within line of sight of the team. At this point, you must decide whether to call for an immediate barrage at that point, or whether to ask for a ranging shot in order to assure accuracy. So, let me go get the one thing I did manage to brilliantly forget. Which I have in every flippin' thing that I've got. That is chain of command. Smoke.
Well, impact crater.
This is, however, how we're going to mark it. And believe it or not, this is a bag from which you now pull smoke.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So, where's your ranging shot landing? Sorry, I'm missing.
Right there
Right
on
on the
his, right on his jump off point here.
Jump.
Right here outside of it.
Right there? Yeah, you gotta be able to see
Yep.
it. And your forward observer is in here?
He's in this building.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's any question he can see that. All right, so the question is asked. Do you want there to be a ranging shot, or do you want to have him fire for effect immediately?
Well, I need one clarifying question before I decide.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's only fair to find out, and also to remind us. I rolled 3 6s, so the turn is ending.
Yep.
And I know barrages stop at the end of a turn.
That's
so,
right. That if you drop it now, yeah, that's a good point. If you drop it now, if you drop it now, it's going to keep.
It has a chance of ending.
No, it ends automatically.
Right.
Yeah. All fire missions cease when the turn ends, unless you use a chain of command die to keep it firing. So yeah, you probably want a ranging shot at this point.
Yes, well, and the ranging shot, it won't end just because I haven't dropped it yet, correct?
Right, that's not
okay.
the barrage.
Then, yeah, I would like a
ranging shot is not the barrage.
Yep, okay. And the ranging shot, it is.
All right, so a ranging shot, please roll 2d6 and tell me what you roll.
Six.
That is going to deviate 2d6 inches.
$14.
All right, you're coming from this way. So CT, now roll a 1d6. Well, you didn't want that. Maybe you did, I don't know.
Sorry, CT, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. So 14 inches due north.
All right, that's your ranging shot. You're going to get a chance at your next activation to say whether the barrage starts there or whether you want to try to move it.
Okay.
He can't see that, though.
On the third and seventh, if the battery's already fired, if it is only fired a ranging shot, you may now call for a full barrage. If it was off target, you can use to call for another ranging shot. Oh, I get it. No, yeah, you can't walk it. You basically say, if you don't like that, you call for another ranging shot. To Vance's point.
Yeah. So
no, my point was that he can't see that where that ranging shot landed, so there would be no way he could adjust it because he doesn't know where it is.
No. He doesn't adjust. He doesn't walk it. He says,
right.
I don't know where that thing's landing, but it's not where I want it, so move it. So fire again.
Okay.
So he then has to go through that whole process again.
The 3-step process to call it and then...
No. He just spends an activation and gets to roll. He puts the shot...
Place it and roll it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, that is the end of that. So I will take my next phase then.
All right. That ends the turn.
It's end of turn, yeah.
Any other...
so I lose this Overwatch.
Yeah. All right. Chain of command. That's a full one for you.
All right. Well, with the 1, let me activate the forward observer to drop his shot, the barrage.
You actually want to hit it from there?
Yes.
Okay. Can do.
Oh.
Really? Yeah. He just says where you just fired, fire.
Okay. Sorry, every other tactical system out there says if you can't see where the ranging shot landed, the mission is void. Like you can't. Anyways, whatever. Yeah. Carry on. I don't have the rules, so.
Yeah. So what do I got to spread out here? There it is. So it's 36 inches. So obviously it's going to go off the board that way. Going to go off the board this way. There. And there. There. And off the board. So the barrage is hitting this entire space. And what happens to those boys? Roll for every team. For the arsenal weapon. Roll for every team, treating them as an effective range, reducing cover by 1 level for any hits. Any troops in woodlands or orchard are treated at close range due to increased effect. They are not. Any troops in the barrage are pinned automatically until the barrage ends. So, CT, we did. Which of those? That was an 81 millimeter, yeah? No, you don't have those.
Yes.
That was an 81? Okay, I was right the first time.
Yep.
Look at me. There it is. So it's a firepower of 4. And this is as if at effective range. So both teams get it 4 dice for 5 or 6.
Do I roll for them together or individually?
Individually.
All right. Does it matter which one we go to first?
It's up to you. You can just shoot at it.
All right. That one first.
4 dice, 5, 6.
1.
1. And over here?
2.
2. So Vance over this away. This is 1 die, 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills.
It's a 6, of course.
And over here, 2 hits, 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills. Amazing.
2 more kills.
Is it grass? It is not.
No, it's not.
So 3 dead. Let you.
Let me work this out.
You put him in the road
So
there.
it's
I gotta
this guy.
get a pinned marker.
This guy.
Was it 2 killed or 3?
Oh, it's 3 killed. Sorry.
Okay. Got it. All right, so that's going to continue till the end of the turn.
Yeah. No. What do you mean by continue? Does,
Am
am I going to continue to get hit?
No, you are not continuing to get hit. You are considered pinned
Okay.
in this space.
Okay.
And what effect does that have on his firing? Is it halved?
Yes.
Okay.
Pinned effect causes half fire.
That's still like 11 dice, but
Yeah.
all right. And then what did I have?
Well, it's a lot less than that because you've killed most of them.
All right, and then I'm going to use my 3
Mm-hmm.
to activate Valkyr squad here, and they're going to run as fast as they can go.
Three dice. They'll catch 2 shock, and you get to take 1 off.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
18 inches.
See, guys, that's how you run.
That's what running looks like. Yeah, goofs. I'm being aesthetic.
So if I brought anybody on any of those jobs, they'd immediately be attacked and be pinned.
They'd certainly be pinned.
Is that
They would certainly be pinned. Let me take a look here. Doesn't say clearly. On the third and subsequent time the battery is activated, if it is already firing, it will continue with the option of the player shifting the aiming point. The center of the barrage 12 inches in any direction. If it has only fired a ranging shot, you may now call for a full barrage. If the ranging shot was off target, the third activation can be used to call for another ranging shot. The barrage will continue to fire each time the battery is activated.
so? If he activates again next phase, they'll attack again.
Yep. Yes. So you move these homies, yeah?
Yep, I have a 1 left. I'm going to activate the mortar squad to rain down on Grass's guys again.
Okay. They are now pinned.
Is that hard cover then?
It's going to be hard cover, but it's going to be reduced to that. The question is if he can see them.
Oh, right.
The question is if you can see them. I guess to me the question with that becomes if Vance wants to position. Vance would have to move them. These guys are positioned to shoot, so they're able to be seen. Yeah, they're visible.
But they're pinned.
They are, which automatically moves them.
Pinned.
Which moves you to hard cover, which gives you a higher level of cover.
Okay.
That's what pinning gives you.
Because you can still shoot when you're pinned, right?
Exactly. Yeah. All right. 3 dice for 5-6. One. It's up to you, Vance.
The guys on the left, I guess.
4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills.
Nothing.
That's a first.
All right, and that is my turn. Over to Vance.
Chain of command die. And these guys here will go on Overwatch.
Okay.
Back to you, CT.
Very interesting.
Oh, and Jim, we forgot to give this guy shock.
A shock.
Although
for his running.
these are 2 teams, right?
That's 2 teams, right? One of them has to take a shock.
The one in the back.
All right.
So you get 2 chains there.
Yeah, 2 chaining command.
Oh, thank you. I should spin to your side anyway. Starting another die.
If I activate these guys, can I reduce shock and put on Overwatch?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, is it you want to do 1 or 2 teams? Is the point?
Well, my other one would be if I reduce shock on this one, he can't move, can he?
If he's look at it this way, he's a junior leader, so he's got 2 orders. What 2 do you want to give?
Reduce shock and then move.
Okay, and then yell at him to move.
Actually, hold on. I take that back. Reduce shock and then shoot.
Okay. So 6 again. Yeah. 6 for 5/6. 3.
3.
2 on the left, Vance again. He said asking.
Is it my choice?
Yes.
Then yes. Shock and a kill.
Yeah.
And another kill.
I've never quite seen anything like it. Is it Gross? Well, he keeps living.
It is not.
Is he your do you have no other rifleman?
I have no in this team. I have no other riflemen.
Okay.
Down to just the machine gunner. That's all that's left.
You've still got 2 Panzerfausts. They don't go away that way. Just so you know. I put them in there. I realize, but I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
Okay. CT?
I want to combine the 2 2s to form a 4.
Yep.
To activate the senior leader to yell at the forward observer. And can he shift the center point?
12 inches.
And then still rain it down?
I thought it had to fire 3 times. What did you read about?
No, that's which in step
Firing
3 on the 3rd and subsequent time the battery is activated. That's where we are. If the battery is already firing, it will continue with the option of the player shifting the aiming point, the center of the barrage, 12 inches in any direction.
Okay. Yep.
All right, I'd like to shift. I think this one was the center point.
Oh man, I was doing aesthetic things and you wrecked them.
This one here.
No, you're right. That one.
Let me get rid of all my aesthetics. Save the precious one. You're saying it's that one? Okay. Go ahead.
See again, he can't. How can he can't see that point?
Doesn't require him to.
Okay. That's just weird, but okay.
It's how far?
36.
I'm double checking because Vance has my conscience working.
I
Well,
I
he's
see
just
what
going to
he's
move this
saying
around
about the,
every time he can, and and murder all my guys.
Well, you should have kept that chain of command die, honestly, but that's because you could stop.
And done what?
You could have stopped it. End the turn.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I could
Wasn't
see.
on top of my head.
I can see his point. However, my forward preserver would be able to see the whole barrage happening, and he could ask him to bring it closer, right?
Yep. Yeah, I can't. So it's. Well, Chrono's out there. Chrono, you got an opinion? I'd love to hear it. Let me open up this building.
If those are the rules, those are the rules. But.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'm doing it right too. You know, we've never done it like this before. So, Chrono, CT, can you put this here? There you go. Obviously, it's to the top. It's all the way there. There you go. There you go. All right. And to the corners. Oh, you got them in the corners. Good. Yep. All right. And the effect of that bad boy is 4. Where do you want to start, CT?
This team here, because I think it only hits the one team.
Correct. 4 dice for 5 or 6. Nothing. They are, however, pinned.
I think they get to keep their Overwatch advance, because I didn't hit that team up there.
Yeah, that team is on Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Correct. All right, these boys. Those on the left, 4 dice, 4, 5, 6. Or sorry, 5 or 6. Forgive me. 2. So that's 2 hits over there, and on the right,
Nothing.
nothing. So 2 hits over here, Vince. Kill. Is that the last guy on that half?
Kill. You said left, so that's not the.
Oh, got it.
Left
So,
is the
well,
guys
first of
over
all, is it grass? Nope. And I get a dude. Okay.
It is not.
Okie doke.
Did you take my last?
Did I take the wrong guy?
Wait.
I
Oh,
just
no,
I
never
grabbed
mind.
one
Well,
guy over
yeah.
here.
Yeah, I think you took a machine gun guy.
Ah.
Yeah, I think it was my machine gun support.
Okay. Would you like one of those back? Sorry about that. Let me go get you one.
Yeah, I'd rather lose the rifleman.
Yeah, of course. But this is grass. I put him in the bin. I got to pull him out. There we go. Got him. CT.
That was everything I could do.
Vance. Next phase is yours. Chain of command die.
Chain of command die. I'll take my next phase. 2 chain of command die. Over to you, CT.
All right, the senior leader is going to yell at the forward observer to fire again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start up here.
Oh, why don't you shift it first?
Because I may get my guys. Oh, that's gonna be so close.
You only have to go like. You only got to shift it like 2 inches to get these guys.
Oh, do I have to do the full shift?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Up to 12 inches, isn't it?
Yeah. Up to, yep. Oh, wait, no. We'll continue with the option of the player shifting the aiming point, the center of the barrage, 12 inches in any direction. No, he's got to move the whole deal.
Okay.
He's got to move the
All
great
right.
square.
Okay.
come measure for me if I move this. Think I'm from the center. Am I hitting my guy?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Well, shoot. Like, we can't spawn one. Stop it. I'm going to say that's just too close.
No.
I don't think he'd do it.
No.
I just don't think he'd shift him on top of him that way.
Well, you could still pull it off. You don't have to go 12 that way. You can go diagonally this way, right?
Wow, you're very nice
inches?
for helping me like that.
It's in any direction.
Well, you might as well get full effect out of it.
Yeah, no.
In any direction, right?
Yeah. All right. I will take the sage advice, Advance. We'll go up and over.
All right. This time I did not commit to a lovely aesthetic choice, so I don't feel so bad. I guess I understand now why they have made templates for this. I guess I get it. But I don't want to put templates down like that. That's ugly.
Well, can't you make a template with the four corners being these puffballs?
Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
Like, can't you just link these things together in a 36-inch square?
I think I could.
Or do you have to have some base between them?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know enough about TTS, so.
Because most of the guys that do it are about making like perspex things.
Yeah.
All right.
I would try it, just linking them to a center
Right.
pom-pom, right?
Oh no, I know what you do, and I've seen people do it. You create an item, you actually just generate a circle around it. I've seen that. That's what I'll do.
A circle.
Yeah, it's what it does is you create a central object and it creates a colored circle. That's it. At the appropriate radius.
Except you need
a square.
Can you do that with a rectangle?
Yeah. It's a square, but yeah.
A square. Yeah.
Well,
right.
Let's be clear. Squares are rectangles. So there it is.
Yes.
You can start there.
All right. 4 for 5 and 6. Wow. 3 hits, and then we'll do this guy next. 3 for 5, 6. One. So 3 over here, Vance.
One kill. And a shock, I guess.
And a shock, yep. And then on the other one?
It was just one?
One hit, yeah. That's a shock. 3-4 shock, 5-6 kills. You're in the open. It is.
It is my dude.
Oh, it's Nagel.
A 2.
He is wounded. No activation for the rest of the turn. Where's Nagel at? Junior leader wounded.
-6.
-2. Also over here, I believe. Okay. He's targeting over here. 3 dice, 5, 6.
Oh, 3 dice? Or 4?
Maybe 3 or 4. If you'd think I'd remember, we looked at this.
I've been rolling 4.
It's 4.
It's
It's
4.
4.
It's 4.
It's 4. He's
5
been
or
rolling
6.
4.
How many did you get?
2.
2 hits over on
Got
grass.
2. 2.
Okay. And then over here on the other one.
Nothing.
Nothing. Over here. 2 hits. 1. That's heavy cover, light cover. That's a shock.
5.
How many guys you got there? Or you're pinned anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay. CT, you're still up.
All right, so that was my senior leader. He's also yelling at the mortar
Mm-hmm.
to fire on these guys. They can still, yeah, they're still in line of sight of my machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 dice. This one's the 3
That's
dice.
likely my confusion. So 3 dice for 5, 6. 1.
1.
1. Whose choice?
Yours.
Left.
Yes.
Come on. Dead.
Is it him?
It is not.
Ooh, so the support dude.
Well,
That's
good.
anyway. You're pinned anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, they're broken now. Oh, they're pinned. Huh?
Nope. No. Yeah, they're pinned.
What's broken? Is that double?
Double. Yep.
Double,
Okay.
which is only 2 away for those guys.
All right, so that was my senior leader. Then with my combined a 1 and a 2,
Mm-hmm.
Ventura. He's gonna rally 1 shock and have him shoot.
And we determined that's now 7 because he got rid of the 7 for 5, 6.
1.
1. If it matters, left or right, Vance?
Doesn't. So, well, right, I guess, because he's only got 1 shock.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. He's dead.
Is it grass? It is.
Yes, it
What
is.
has happened to him? He's dead.
He's dead.
Wow. Dead on the spot.
Vance, you were rolling.
Not him.
I normally roll.
Not him.
Sorry.
Not him. Not him. That's the machine gunner. 1
Apologize.
dead is the gross.
Well, they're going to break anyway. That does break them. So with the break, which I recall being here.
Well, we got a bad thing for the leader.
Yeah,
right?
let's do that. Leader killed. Junior leader.
2.
Killed. 1 point. And now it's going to be 2. That's going to be a squad broken. 2d6 plus 12. 8, 20 inches.
20.
Terrain doesn't matter, so you can just boogie him down that way.
Well, it's away from the machine gun, right?
Yeah, it's towards your baseline, away from the machine gun.
Oops. Oh, towards my baseline.
Yeah,
okay.
they're trying to
It was
leave.
just away from the
right?
machine gun.
Yeah, they're trying to leave. But I would certainly argue that going where you're going is legit. Facing away. I think that's squad broken. Yeah, section breaks. 1d6. 2 points.
4.
That drops your command dice by 1.
Yeah.
CT.
All right. And then for my last 2, I'm going to activate Velcro's squad to just move with 2 dice.
All right. They are determined to get into that girls' school.
All right. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Nothing. Yours, CT?
Chain of command.
Well, sorry about that.
And then with the 1, activate the forward observer. Start up here.
Mm-hmm. 4.
Well, those are the only ones in your target range anymore.
Right, yeah.
Oh, they got out? Oh. Oh, yeah, I see.
4 for 5 and 6.
2.
And 4 for 5 and 6.
1.
2 here. That's a kill.
6 or 5, I mean?
Yeah, the 5 is a kill. And this group over here.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is it Nagel again? Any chance? No.
Nope, it's not.
Need a body. Thank you. All right, that's the bombardment.
All right. They're not still in Overwatch because they're pinned, right?
Correct.
No, they're pinned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Activate Ventura's squad combined to make a 3.
Okay.
Remove the last shock off of that guy.
Yes.
And then these guys are going to try to move up.
Okay.
What's the...
This is a medium
Negative.
that's a minor obstacle, so what you do is you have to roll the 2 dice. Oh, sorry, those are the medium obstacles. So you have to go over them and lose the higher of the 2.
Okay.
Six inches.
All right. And that is it. Back to Vance.
2 chain of command dice.
Full chain of command.
Which I'll use to end the turn.
CT, do you use your chain of command die to continue the barrage?
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. So there was no point in that.
Well, and making him burn his chain of command.
Yep. It's your phase, CT.
I'm just checking this real quick. Just making sure I'm doing it right. Yep. So you've done that. You've spent this one. The turn has ended. These guys here, I believe, leave the board.
They're routed or they're gone, right?
Right. Pinned units recheck their shock, but you're pinned because you're in a barrage, not because of shock. Unrallied broken units route from the table. Yep. Just checking. Yeah. They had no leader with them, so that's it. And I got
No bad stuff?
And I got no, it's not bad stuff. And so I take CT's. Okay. And it's CT's turn.
One chain of command. We'll use the 1 to do the forward observer again.
Okay. I think we know the roles by now. 3.
3.
2.
2.
3. One
Dead
shock.
and a shock.
And a 2.
And a shock.
Is it Nagel? Yes.
It is.
So he's
So
gone
he's
no matter
dead.
what. Yeah. Effect.
4.
Force morale. 4. Killed. 2.
That's it. That's game.
And that takes you down. No, that he needed to stay above, but I think that's as a practical matter, that's game. That reduces your command dice to 2, and it removes a job. Wow. So the question is, well, we were asked to give feedback, obviously, and I'm going to put this feedback down crystal clear. Oh my God, the map is gorgeous. I love the varied terrain. I love all that stuff. Let's talk then. The next thing I would like to talk about from both sides, and I'd like to hear from both of you, forces. Not the supports, just the base forces. Americans too strong?
I don't know. I didn't really get to use
base
them.
forces.
Yeah, not the supports.
Yeah.
Not the supports.
Neither side got to use the.
I mean, I guess I
Neither
used my
side got to
machine
use
guns.
the base.
Well, CT pulled out one of his supports, which was the mortar observer.
I take it back. I used my mortar squad and my machine gun squad.
Yeah. Well, your machine gun squad. This machine gun squad is part of your armored rifle platoon.
Okay, so that is core.
Right, but yeah, sorry, I'm not sure how you would judge those as being too strong.
Well, I'm just talking about the force mix.
Yeah, but we didn't really use the force mix. That's the problem. There's no way to judge the force mix on this. I don't think, anyways, from my point of view. Because I brought these guys out, and they acted twice, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. So I have no feeling for how strong they were.
CT?
And I have no feeling for how strong his whole force was. When
Yeah, I
the
mean,
only thing that was shooting was this machine gun and the mortar.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the machine gun squad, it was really going to be the only answer to straight up shooting against his squads.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I realized very early on the only way I was going to use my rifle squads is if I maneuvered them somehow, which I was attempting to do, but I just wasn't getting the dice I needed.
Mm-hmm.
But that's more of the dice, not the forces.
I mean, let's say one thing, and I think this is important. I don't know as I've ever seen anybody roll kill dice worse than Vance did tonight. You had the one game CT early on the East front.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever.
Oh no, this game was.
That
by
was
my dice rolling. Yeah,
that was rough.
I've never seen it. I just want to make sure because that's off your support list, right? asking.
What?
Yeah, I'm talking to CT. Sorry. Yeah, just making
The forward
sure.
observer.
Yeah, it's 4
Yep.
points.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
4 points, that's an incredibly powerful device.
yeah, I remembered when you used it in our campaign, and I only got lucky. Remember, because I was able to kill him. That's the only way that I was able
No,
to stop
you
it.
turned the turn. You turned the turn off. You turned the turn off.
And then didn't I kill him or wound
The
him or
turn in,
Yeah,
something?
like
you did kill him, but Vance is right. I don't know if it was you or Vance. Somebody rolled 3 6s.
I rolled to bring the barrage down, and immediately after that, CT rolled 3 6s and ended the turn.
That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that was it.
So that was it. And it didn't do anything.
Right.
But I learned the potential from that because
Oh no,
because you were able,
definitely, yeah,
that huge box and what it was going to do, even to the tank that I had sitting
yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right.
But even if I, so from my point of view, it's either I leave all the Germans off completely, but then I have to be worried about him coming in and capturing jobs. So I have to get somebody on to protect the jobs.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets two activations in a turn, he can shut down a jump off point, no problem.
Yes.
But then he's too close to bring down the barrage, so maybe I should just let him do that. But I obviously am not good at this game because I've not a clue how to play it. Other than my bad rolls. I mean, I don't know what strategy that I don't see how other people are saying the Americans are having a rough time of it.
Yeah, I'm hoping Alex, who runs Storm of Steel Wargaming, comments on it. I'm just curious, Chrono, if you're still out there, always interested in thoughts because I do want to report back. I absolutely love the tactical challenges. I love those pieces. But
Yeah, I think Vance,
I
you're
do.
right.
I think the game is great.
yeah.
But this particular play of this scenario is nothing to judge the scenario by.
And that could be
because
it.
it was
Yeah.
totally skewed by my kills.
Yeah.
That's fair. Although I think your strategy of waiting to let me come, I saw you were going to do that early on because you kept passing, and I realized I've got to hurry up and threaten your jobs and make you deploy people, or
Right.
you're just going to rack up a ton of chain of command dice, and then I'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
Right, which is when you did this.
Yeah,
Brought
and
the squad on.
and it
So
did what
this
I
one-
wanted because you
That's why I brought
deployed.
these guys on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Then
reasonable.
when the turn ended and you lost your Overwatch on your machine guns, that's when I brought my machine gun out, which was probably still too early.
I will say though, having that second senior leader and the freedom to bring him on, I know that's an American trait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
That
huge.
I have never, in all of our other games, whether rightly or wrongly, I've never really utilized my senior leader. And this game, he was huge.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, that
You've
makes
never
sense.
in the Russians. You never had a chance to because you never got all your guys on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But also, there's that huge thing about, oh, geez, if I bring my senior leader on, well, I'm sorry, I'm making Vance's point. Vance is correct. It's
Yep.
like you're sitting there worried, if I bring my senior on, can I bring anybody else?
Yeah, all my other guys get shafted.
Yeah.
Worse than a barrage.
Sorry, I'm just taking some pictures. So, all right. Well, I'm
Yeah, I'm sorry. This game was so skewed. It's not really fair to judge the
no,
scenario.
and if
based on it.
that's the and I buy that. I certainly do. I'm just the
I agree with Vance on that. I will also add the tactical challenges of just the patrol phase alone were absolutely fascinating and a lot of fun, even though I completely botched it up and Vance caught me. When he locked down those, that was well done, Vance. I completely
actually-
messed
Well,
that up.
Yeah, but you still did well getting a job all the way over here.
Yeah, the patrol. See, that's the thing is I was already excited to play, and I thought the patrol phase was awesome. I really did. I loved
Yeah,
watching because that felt right. You know, that felt like what this would have looked like. It's like, you know, these guys kind of hung their butts out here, and these guys I thought were in a really good spot. And it turns out they actually would have been had things come out had die rolls come out a little differently. The other thing that's being said, and Achilles is making a good point, there's an argument that the Germans need to get close enough to the Americans so that the Americans can't use artillery.
Right. So that's what I was saying before. Is
Oh, sorry.
I shouldn't have deployed and made him come to me, come to try and get my jobs.
Yeah. And that is all assuming
he
I
wouldn't have-
picked the forward observer, because I could have gone another direction.
Oh yeah, you could have picked. Yeah, you could have picked anything.
But I will say that with the map terrain and the way the scenario is laid out, I felt I had very clear. I had to pick a strategy when I picked support, and depending on what I picked for my support, I had to go with that strategy. And so when I picked it was I need to suppress and keep your head down so I can move my guys up on you. Because my other option was I was thinking about getting armor and trying to move it up with my infantry and support up the road.
Looking at this map, I think armor on either side is dead.
I remembered the ambush rules, and I said, Vance is going to do that if I bring armor.
I think you bringing a tank into this joint is asking to get yourself a tank killed.
There's my other support.
And there it was, by the way, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
He came ready for that.
Well, would you like to see mine? And I could have used it, and I decided not to because it would just have been mean.
What's that? Oh, flamethrower team. Yeah, I was fully expecting that.
And I could have ambushed.
Why wouldn't you have that?
Yeah.
So... Yeah, and that's true. I mean, obviously in Chain of Command, one of the great decision points you have to go through is what you pick for your supports. Yeah, that's one.
No, I think his supports were perfectly picked. I think it's a bit. I still can't believe that those are the mortar rules, but that's just my niggle.
Well, the point I'm hearing is that it would have been guided by map anyway, not by sight.
Okay. Still.
Yeah, no,
every other tactical game doesn't let you do that. Yeah.
Well, bolt action does.
ASL doesn't. You can't do that. Lock and load. You can't do that. None of them.
Yeah, bolt action is this way. For what it's worth, although me defending bolt action won't go very far because everyone will go, yeah, but you don't like bolt action. Oh yeah, you're right. Damn it.
Well, maybe that's a bee's nest you need to stir up, Jim. Asking about the mortar rules.
Well, I love bee's nests. That's what we do. All right, cool. Well, I will at least have some notes to pass along.
I think the scenario.
Yeah.
I think the scenario is really interesting. I love having, after fighting, like I said, on the big open plain of Ukraine, this is brilliant because it's hard to move to start with because you got to jump over all kind of shit. It's you got lots of stuff to hide behind for a change.
Yeah.
You can set up ambush points. Yeah, and I agree with CT. With this kind of map, you really wish that you had Fog of War.
For sure.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy.
You have no clue how you would do it, but
I think somebody said it on your Twitter or somewhere, Jim, about we could play this battle over and over again, and it would be different every time.
Every time
on this map.
Yeah.
Oh well, shoot! All you got to do is say, "Look, let's go back and let you repick your supports."
Yeah.
Well, just position the jobs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm saying you combine new supports with the new patrol phase. Yeah, you're not going to get the same game twice.
Yeah, and the only other maybe not a problem, but this probably was with me more than anything was how close the jump off or the patrol marker started. Because as soon as I moved up, Vance was able to move up and lock him down. But that was me not. I think that was more me not realizing that.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I did something nasty and started 30. I started right at the edge of my 36 inches.
Yeah.
Which I think is a great move. I really do.
Well, yeah, because I wanted you not to get very far on the board.
Yeah, it's what I do.
No, it was. Yeah.
That I would absolutely. Yeah, I would be tickling my nose to 36.1 inches, no doubt about it.
And when I pinned your two guys here, I almost moved my other job or point over here to pin these two immediately, which I should have done. But that would have ended the patrol phase with all of your guys around here.
Yeah.
But my guys, I would have had one guy, those two up here, and then these two way back here. So I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. CT, were you fully spread out to the 24 inches when you came on?
No, we had 2 pairs of 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
I put them in pairs.
Interesting. Okay. Because just out of the math of it, what is that? 24 to 96
Yeah, but I
inches?
came on all the way. I came on 24.
Yeah.
As far in as I could.
I mean, theoretically, CT can spread out like this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he can.
Yeah, but I think we've both from the at least me from the Russian front campaign. It's actually better to keep your patrol markers close together
Yep. Yeah, especially when you're attacking.
because you can
gotta
move them.
up.
You can move them farther forward.
Yep.
Oh, okay. See?
Faster, because if they're spread out like that, to move this guy 24 inches forward, you've got to move him in already, because otherwise you're getting more farther than 24 from your next one over.
Yep.
The chain doesn't work. That's what you've discovered too, right, CD?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's why I started them right next to each other.
Yeah, yeah. I
Without
thought that was great.
realizing
Oh,
what you
crap,
were going
what the
to
hell
do.
am I going to do with that?
Yeah. Well, you did it. You did well.
All right. Well, obviously, this map ain't going anywhere. It's going to be in my back pocket. Who knows when we come back to Nordbochen. I will obviously buy the Lardy annual when this comes out. And so who knows? We might even see the entire pint-sized campaign that this will be a part of. Hard to believe that there'll be actually, I think he said 6 maps, just like this one.
Wow.
That'd be.
Yeah, this is a real brain burner, this one.
Yeah, this is well, I'll say this. Look, it's the best map I've ever done. It's one of the best maps I've ever seen for Chain of Command. So, and I'm not even talking about my work. I'm talking about just the level of design. So much respect there. So what do we got coming up?
They should really release a digital companion or TTS mod along with it.
Oh, there you go. That should be the new standard.
We would pay for it. I would pay for it.
I will say that that I've actually been contacted by those bolt action people that want to use this map. So they're like, that's a really cool map. Can we use it? I'm like, I don't know. That's the Starbelly Tniches. We don't like them.
Tell them they have to beat you in your game.
That's right. They have to. Oh, there you go. They have to play Chain of Command and win.
Yes.
That's the rule. But so I think we'll be back. So Vance will not be with us for the Thursday Night Throwdown next week. He's going to gallivant and do so safely. I'm not sure what we'll do for the Throwdown. It'll probably be something all skirmishy and what have you. But we will be back on Saturday of this week. We will be back with the second half of the Battle of Teugenhausen for LaSalle. So CT will be back, I trust.
Planning on it.
To put that in a box and see what we can get the French to do. See if they can pull the fat from the fire there. Next Wednesday, Velker and OJ are going to get together, and we're going to play a little bit of Field of Glory 2 Medieval. Something we haven't done in a while, but they just released their Crusade module, and I've wanted to do a live multiplayer of that because it is one of my favorite online games. And then, of course, Saturday, 1 week from this Saturday, Trafalgar. So that should be a howling blast with 2 fat lardies. Kiss me hearty. So we'll do all those things. Thank you, Vance. Thank you, CT. Yeah. And, oh, shoot, they're talking about mortar rules.
Stir that bee's nest.
Yeah, yeah, this is a much bigger board. Yeah, this is a 12x8 map, so that's what you're looking at. I like to mess around because I like big toys. Anyway, thank you, Vance. Thank you, CT. Thank you, everybody who showed up to hang around. Really appreciate you. Until we get together again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We'll talk soon.